Hey guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have the beautiful Alanis here. We create a dark crimson lips and soft cranberry eyes for you. I hope you like it. If you do, give us some love, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well. Thank you. Same with every makeup I do. I always start with prepping the skin really well. I believe that giving love to the skin is the key of good makeup. If you use a sponge or a foundation brush to apply your foundation, you can use the same one before you apply the foundation. Take out all the excess moisture on the skin. The foundation I'm using today is the new Tom Ford Soft Matte Foundation. I actually love this foundation because they have zero sunscreen. And I know it sounds bad that I love foundation that have no sunscreen, but if you actually do makeup for red carpet or any photograph, you appreciate foundation with no sunscreen just because it doesn't have flashback. And I love that, especially when you do red carpet, you don't want any flashback on the photo at all. For makeup, if I want to use sunscreen, I use sunscreen after the moisturizer, then I use the foundation. I also love this foundation so much just because they matte finish, and I think it's also perfect for red carpet. Alanis' face a little lighter than the body because she's been smart and she's avoid her face out of the sun. So what I'm using, the shades is a little bit darker just to blend into the body color. For concealer, I'm using the new Armani concealer in shade number 10 and 8.75. The 8.75 I use more or less like a highlighter. The shade number 10, I basically use them as cover any minor imperfections. This new concealer is in the same family as the Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani. It's almost the same texture, just more fuller coverage. I usually like to use a little concealer around the mouth just to even out the discoloration around here a little bit. I do find that on darker skin tone, sometimes you have the skin color different between the cheek and around the mouth. So that's the best way just to even out a little bit. Some people would like to use color corrector, but I'm trying to keep everything a little bit more simple and not complicated. So you can use just concealer for that. For powder, I'm only focused on the T-zone and a little bit under the eye. For eyebrow, Alanis have incredible full brow. So all I'm gonna use is just a code favorite brow wiz from Anastasia, and I just filled in a little bit where needed. I don't want to overly draw the brow for this look, and keep them pretty natural. For the inner part of the eyebrow, I used to brush the brow backward with a pencil to get the color like this. And I think this way you get more softer and not the harsh line at all. Same on the other side. One more tip for the eyebrow shape like this is that I follow going down the shape. I would give them a little lift in the corner here. So that's the way it will naturally gonna give the eye a beautiful lift as well. For eye to start, I'm using a color liner from Glossier, and this is more like a cranberry color. I'm just tracing along the lash line. using the blending brush and just blend it out. Repeat the same on the other eye. Use the same pencil on the upper waterline. When you blend the liner, make sure just fade all the way out and up. That way it's also gonna give the eyes a lift. For eyeshadow, I'm using this new palette from NARS. The color I'm gonna use is these three colors here. This I'm gonna use all over the crease. Same brush, I'm using a shimmering color on the center of the lid. I also put a tiny bit of the shimmering color on the lower lash line just to define the eye. A little bit on the inner corner of the eye. Last, I'm using the deepest color mainly on the outer corner of the upper lid. Make sure blending outward and upward. Always curl lashes. For mascara, I'm using the Velvet Noir from Marc Beauty, and I'm using 2 coats on each eye. A very light, thin coat on the lower lashes. For the inner corner of the eye, I used to ask the model to look the other way, so you can really get into the corner of the lashes. And I gel the eyebrows slightly to keep them tame. For blush, I'm using this shade from KKW palette. I also want to put a little bit on the temple, and same blush we can use as a highlight as well. Using this color from NARS Cosmetics as a highlighter. Same color for the highlighter. I'm using the smaller brush and just a little bit on the bridge of the nose. The cupid bow. And a little bit under the chin. For the lips color, I'm gonna use this color from Lisa Eldridge makeup. It's called Velvet Midnight. And Lisa is an incredible makeup artist in London. She also has a very successful YouTube channel, and I do love her lipstick a lot, and you guys should check it out. I'm also gonna use a lip liner with this, and the lip liner called Night Moth from MAC. To finish up, I'm gonna add a little more warmth to the face. And I will use the same color, just a little shading around the nose if you like. And that is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.